Hey everybody, what's up? This is Imran from the Biker Crew UAE. Thanks for joining me. And this week we are doing part 2 of the riding review for Ducati's V2. Before we begin, remember to hit that subscribe button to support the channel and click the bell icon to turn on notifications. Now, let's not wait any further. Get this review rockin'.
Alright folks, it is time for part 2 and we're going to put this motorcycle into race mode and see how she handles. Race mode engaged. So how do I feel in race mode so far? She seems to be a lot more responsive on the throttle and on the clutch. The electronic package on this machine is highly advanced. Ducati has taken all the years of experience gained from MotoGP and World Superbike and they have put it into these machines. And you can customize everything, including your engine braking. I would have loved to take this bike on track just to see what it could do. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the end of the riding season here in the UAE. So we're going to have to wait until the weather cools back down again before we can see about taking some of these machines on track. Now from this video you're probably wondering, there's a lot of traffic, why is he riding a bike like this when there's traffic around? Because I want it to be a riding review, which means letting you guys know how this bike handles itself in the real world, not just on a track and stuff. But if you were to buy this bike, you would want to know, wouldn't you? Now the riding position is a little aggressive. Understandably, it's a sports bike, so this is kind of what they were built for. But it's not so aggressive that you get a lot of pain in your shoulders. It does seem to, you do seem to be able to hold the bike with your knees rather easily. She is kind of comfortable cruising in 6th gear as well. 100 kilometers an hour, couple of fingers on the throttle. When you look at the instrument cluster and the way the handlebars and everything is positioned, it is very aggressive, it's very racy. However, the time I've spent riding this bike around the city, it is still somehow comfortable. As in, I don't seem to have any pain, any discomfort, nothing in the shoulders. She fits very, very well. It does seem a little high, well, compared to be honest, since I've been riding my Z900, this seems like I'm sitting way up high. However, it is comfortable. This seat is extremely grippy. It really does hold you in place. Now, since it's a little darker, you would notice that the speedometer, well, the whole TFT screen is now in black, night mode, automatically. Now perhaps this 959 would be in competition with Yamaha's R1, the ZX-10R Kawasaki, whereas the V4R would be in competition with the R1M and the likes of the ZX-10RR and such. So in that aspect, it is still the only V-twin motorcycle competing with those machines. And I think it's doing a great job. You can't compare or put this bike into the category of the 600s or even Suzuki's GSX-R 750. I know that there's probably some people who will say an MV Agusta or 2 might give this a run for its money. And while the MV is a fantastic looking piece of equipment in a 3-cylinder, for a 3-cylinder bike, it's amazing. But this is something else. Really something else. I have to say though, the standard issues with the wing mirrors vibrating a lot is still around. I'm sure that most of you who end up buying this bike will at some point change the rear view mirrors, because these ones, they really do vibrate quite a lot. It makes it a little hard to see out the back. As any V-twin does, she gets a little hot, but that is normal. That's a Ducati thing anyway. I haven't ridden a Ducati that doesn't heat up fast. Heat up slow, I mean. The heat from the bike is kind of beginning to cook my inner thigh, especially when I'm riding a little slower. Now Ducati's V-twins, they are known for running rather hot, and I tell you folks, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. My inner thigh. Especially more on the right than on the left, but yeah, oh, I can feel it. It is hot. So, what do I think so far? It is fantastic. Oh my God, does it love to corner. This is unreal. The handling, oh my God, the handling. It just flicks left and right into the corners. Very easy to change direction. I am well impressed with it. So it allows for some amazing riding. Oh wow. So agile. It is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
The review is over. The V2 was fantastic. Thanks for watching. As always, ride safe, and I'll see you on the road.